Hey, all you folks out there that I don't see it yet, but even if you're not there, that's all right. I can talk to myself and answer to my stomach. I just keep barfing food all the time. But most of my family members, they don't care because they know I don't have anything to give them when I die anyway. You know, yeah, most of my family members, they're selfish, greedy. That's what they are. Yeah, they don't give two shits if I fall dead anyway. So, so neither is my enemies. My enemies and my family, they go together. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, yeah. I just, you know, yeah, I just hope everybody's feeling well. I hope everybody can eat food and eat dessert. No, person who just left probably lost their dessert, and I'm sure. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. You super people. You've just been so outstanding. You really have been. Yeah, I just been having a lot of bad luck lately with swallowing food and everything. It just gets so irritating after a while. Not feeling well. Yeah. Of course, I feel sorry for little children who don't feel well, especially the ones who can't talk and stuff. That just imagine that. Just like my little brother Kenny, who died a while back. Yeah, he couldn't talk at all, unfortunately. When he was sick, he couldn't tell you. Unless he was like this, they don't tell you he's sick. But yeah, I have one wish this year. Not come and go, you people. Make up your mind. Can you please stay? Just don't just come and go all the time. It just makes just please come on. Can you just listen to me for 1 minute, please? I hope you can. If you can't, that's all right. Maybe you got your partying to do. Of course, I can't party. I don't party anymore, so I just don't do that. Yeah, yeah. It seems like I've oh boy, and I may have to barf later. I don't know, but we'll see. See if I have to barf again. Try not to anyway. But if I have to, I have to. Trying not to. Oh boy. Come on, stomach. Come on. Come on, stomach. Yeah, that's my stomach for you. That's my stomach for you. Just acting weird lately. It's my stomach or maybe it's my throat. I don't know. If I get throat cancer, then I'll have to say goodbye to everybody because that's incurable. It's throat. Oh, yeah, I guess I can, but I do a lot of stuff. Can end up like Bobby the Brain Heenan and lose half your face and your lungs and look like an alien. The poor guy. Yeah, could look like him in his last days. Yeah, sometimes things like that could happen. Sometimes things like that could happen, definitely. Hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today? I don't feel very well today. I think I'm gonna barf right now. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Just barfing business. I'd get over it. But my family members, though, to be honest with you, they wouldn't care. Yeah, no, I don't have any. thing for them to give them my will, except my car. But I don't think I'll give my relatives my car because knowing them, they'll probably give it to some relative and probably trash it anyway. So I just give my car probably to Minnesota Valley Action Council or something. Maybe I'll give it to them. They could make some use out of it. They're real good charity. Yeah, they're a real good charity, Minnesota Valley Action Council. Yeah, they do so much for people. They do so much for people. Yeah. Yep, they sure do. Oh man. Oh, yeah, I just don't like that barfing stuff. I just get tired of it. I had that noodle bowl. Couldn't eat it, so I have to find some bland food to eat or something. Maybe I'll have to look at some website with the blandest food. But trouble is, when you go to the stores, a lot of those foods they have spices on it, strong spices, tomatoes, and stuff I can't have. You know, yeah, I'm down to 189 pounds right now, so down to 189. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll lose more weight. Who knows? But I kind of feel better in some ways. I could run faster. I can get out of bed easier without my stomach. Hmm. Yeah, I can do so many things. I can do so many things. You know, so many things. Yeah, but then with my car, it's expenses. I just hope my heating system keeps working. But we'll see. I'll see about next year, though. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, just never know. That's the trouble with vehicle repair bills. They're so expensive. They're very expensive. Yeah, they're very expensive. Yeah, expensive in a lot of ways. Yeah. If I ever have a second life, I wish I have caring relatives. I really do. Right now, I have relatives who don't care. They don't care at all, but that's fine. You know, what I'm going to tell you, relatives. I just get cremated and get buried in a pauper's grave because no matter which grave I'm buried in, my relatives wouldn't put flowers on my grave anyway because they don't really care. Because my relatives are very uncaring people. That's what they are. They're so uncaring. I've cared so much about them, but they don't care. Yeah, some of those older relatives are going to find out those younger relatives aren't going to care about them. And they're going to cry their eyes out, just like my late father, when all his drinking friends at the bar ignored him. Oh, he cried and cried. I never seen a grown man cry like him. And towards the end, all those drinking friends didn't want anything to do with him because he couldn't buy him drinks anymore. Like that one guy from Detroit Lakes, that so-called friend who came over all the time on my father's expense. I looked at him, he looked at me. We didn't like each other. He could tell I wouldn't give him anything. Yep, he never showed up to visit my father. Nope. Yeah, he called about 50 people on the phone, the free phone. There's a phone there at the rest home for 30 a month, but he kept grabbing that phone all the time and got the nurses to do it. That was the rest home in New York Mills. I felt sorry for those nurses, because he didn't realize that those nurses in the rest home, they work very hard for little pay. The little pay they get. Yeah, the little pay they get. They can't even afford a house on that salary. The regular nurse could. The ones that give shots, they're the ones that can. Yeah, the one in Staples with my mother. Oh God, she was always bitching. Yeah, she just one lady. She said she like had blonde hair. It was like very pretty. So much of a bitch.
And then my mother's one roommate named Dorothy Coate. Boy, was she a bitch and a half. Oh, God. I never seen such a bitch. And my one relative kept telling me to let her in the room. I was going to move my mother to a different room so I could shut the door. But then Dorothy would just keep bitching and bitching. Leave the door open. That fucking bitch. Yeah, when I saw her after my mother died, I ignored Dorothy. I ignored her. She had relatives coming over to visit her on the weekends anyway. I mean, I'm sure she was probably maybe a nice person, maybe not. I mean, can't care about everybody on earth, right? You just can't care about everybody on earth. As far as that Dorothy Coates concerned, well, I just didn't care about her really. And her grave site in Staples at Find a Grave has a bunch of weeds on it. Their family doesn't care about her. So what happens. Yep, you see those Find a Graves. Most graves are buried in weeds and buried in dirt, and especially the flat stones, And some of those graves, that they're built very well, just like my little brothers in Wadena, Minnesota. I can tell that's going to deteriorate fast. I can tell. And the numbers and stuff, they're like very, very skinny, very skinny. It's going to deteriorate. I know it will. I'm not going to visit his grave though because I told my family once I leave Wadena, Minnesota, I'm never coming back. I'm still not. I know my family don't like it. I don't care. Like I say, most of the family members don't care about me, and that's fine. And I don't care about them neither anymore. You can only care so much. A person can only care so much, but if others don't care, why should you care? You know? I'm talking about some of them that don't care. But most of you wild horse fans, you know what I'm talking about. You've been through that. You've been through people just don't care about you like my family. Yeah, you've been through it, and you hate it. You're very angry about it. You've had family members pull the wool over your eyes like they've done with me, make promises and don't keep. That's the way my family is. They make promises and don't even keep them. Yeah, that's the way they are. That's the way it. Oh, that the third person that left. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I guess they kind of didn't like what I said, but that's all right. Another one left. I don't like what I said neither. Nah, that's okay. I hope they have family members that care about them. I hope they have family members that help them. I hope so. Unlike mine, where they're so selfish and uncaring. Yeah, that's the way they are. Selfish and uncaring. That's the way they are. Yeah, one of them, I'm going to tell them off. I'm not going to say which one. I'm going to totally, totally tell them off in time. I'm going to. I won't say who the relative is. My relatives don't watch this show. They don't give two damns about me anyway. They ignore my channel. That's fine. Who cares? You've been ignored yourself, most of you out there. You know how you feel. I know how you feel being ignored by relatives. You're a caring person. You a victim. Yeah, I've been a victim many times over. Yeah, I've been a victim many times over. Because that's the way it is. Yep, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You know? Yeah, I know some of my relatives out there are hoping, oh, I wish Randy would drop dead. You know what? Your wish might come true. And that's fine. I'm not scared to die. Not at all. Why should I? I almost died twice in the hospital. I almost died twice. I don't fear death. Not at all. I know some of you will say, well, that's kind of weird, Randy. Why? But some of you that are scared, you never almost experienced it, and I have. I'll tell you what it's like. Total calm blackness. That's what it's like. A beautiful silence. It's beautiful. I actually enjoyed it. No conflict. No trouble. None of it. None of it at all. No, none of it at all. Of course not. And then my relatives will all be saying, that's the way my relatives will be talking about me. Oh, he was such a jerk. I just can't stand him. Oh, he's such a loser. Yeah. Some of you Wild Horse fans, you know what I mean. I understand where you're coming from. I do understand. Yeah. Yeah, being sick kind of stinks, but I'm kind of, as I get older, I get used to it more. Back when I was in Wadena, I did the same thing. I was down to 194 pounds until I drank carrot juice. I went to Walmart in Alexandria. Boy, I drank the carrot juice like nobody's business. And after that, it went, yeah, that carrot juice. It didn't taste good, but it was healthy. It was healthy. I drank carrot juice. That's what maybe I should do is, I don't know. Yeah, that's the trouble. If I want to get some real delicious non-GMO food, I might have to drive all the way to Mankato. I might have to drive all the way to Mankato, because I don't really see it in New Ulm. You know, Cashwise does have some healthy food, by the way, but it has those spices and stuff. You know, it has spices, and those spices I can't really have. Nope, I can't have those spices. I can eat premium crackers, I suppose. Let's see if I can eat today. I'm going to try it. It's my mother's favorite snack. One of them is crackers. Good crackers. Good crackers. I can swallow those okay. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't go out that way again. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. I better stop. I'm going to stop and let the cracker dissolve. Sip a little water, I suppose. I can't have carbonated drinks. That kind of stinks. Yeah, those carbonated drinks. Some are very good. I even got some in the refrigerator I can't drink. Kind of not fun, you know, really. It's not fun. Hot tamales, get them while they're hot. Hot tamales, I wish I could eat some right now. But I can't eat hot tamales because it bothers my throat and my stomach. It comes out here and go blah. I at least eat the cracker.
That's all right. Yeah. I just hope I can eventually rebound, feel better. Yeah, I just hope so. I really do. I really hope I can rebound and feel better. I'll be back. This chair. I'm gonna need a new chair, but then I can't afford one, and I can't deliver one either. Can't afford one to deliver one. No. Can't afford one to deliver one. Mm. Mm. And somebody's coughing outside. One of the smokers, of course. I don't know who it is. Yeah, that's what smoking does. Really screws up the lungs. Maybe it is from smoking for me. Maybe it's something like that for doing. I'm gonna go again. You know what Nabisco stands for? In case you don't know, it stands for National Biscuit Company. So Nabisco stands for National Biscuit Company. They're not known to make biscuits neither. Yes, they used to make biscuits. But then biscuits, they tend to go stale pretty fast. Yeah, that's what happens. Oh man. Oh man, just oh boy. Let's see now. See if I can relax my throat for a minute. Okay, there's a smoker outside coughing its head off. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. I so I can swallow these crackers. I'll try to. My eyes are getting a little heavy right now. For some odd reason. Yeah. I'm going to get a good night's rest tonight, that's for sure. I'm going to get a good night's rest. Hello, whoever you are, welcome to my show. Oops. Guess a person left. Oh well. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Yeah. That's the way it goes. 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 Yeah. I could put 2 bags in the garbage. You. 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 Oh. You. Oh boy. Shoo, 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 boom, shoo, boom, shooby dooby, boo boo, shooby, scooby. Hello there, my lady. How are you, my lady? How are you? I wish I had a real lady who loves me for myself. I'm a 61-year-old and I look like a bottom of a shelf full of yuck. That's how I feel, like a bottom of a shelf full of yuck. That's how I feel. That's how I really feel, yes. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, see? Joop. Yeah, looks like nobody's in the room now, so thank you for watching. Whoever you are, you watched all 20 minutes of me. Watched all 20 minutes of me. That's great. Yeah. Zoo. Zoo. Yeah, yeah. Yo, yo. Mm. Shalawetta, 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 shalawetta. Yo, yo, shalawetta. At least they most my crackers anyway. That's good. Yeah. Let's see, 30 days. So May 16th. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. You do do da do do da do do. There. Just trying to get some air going in. Those crackers. Well, at least I'm eating those. At least I can drink some water. Yeah. Try to eat my dull food. I don't know. Have to find some dull food to eat. Just have to figure out. Mm-hmm. Do 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 Scooby Doo. I love you, my Lucille. Hey, Freddie Brown. Did I go to the doctor yet? No, no, I have to. It's May 16th. I should be all right. I'm kind of eating the crackers. I ate most of it. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I've been through this before when I was in Wadena. I've been through this before. Yeah, I know. I've been losing weight, but at least being skinnier, it's better. It's better being skinnier. Yeah, it's better being skinnier. Yeah, I weighed, was it 209? Now I weigh 189, so I lost 20 pounds. Yeah, but I'm not underweight though. Let's see. I'll check. I'll go check real quick. 6 foot tall, medium height. How much? Which should I weigh? Okay, let's see. 6 foot tall, between 140 and 183 pounds. I'm 6 foot tall, or 6.5. So I'm still a little bit overweight, surprisingly. Surprisingly, I'm a little overweight. Yeah. Yeah, Mama Hannah, I'm doing all right. Amanda Hannah, all right. I like that. Do you know BM? What is BM? I don't know what that is. What is BM? BM from our friend, his brother Mike, and he's like a brother to me, yeah. Twin brother from a different mother. And a guy named Mike. Twin brother from a different mother. Yeah. At least his mother's alive and mine isn't. Lucky him. Yeah. And Amanda Hannah. Yeah, I like that name. Yeah. Like I say, I'm just hanging in there. It's all right. A little tired. It's kind of red. Yeah. Oh, body mass. Oh, my fat to muscle ratio. Oh, body mass. Oh, I didn't think of that one. I thought it's something else. Yeah, well, I am a little bit overweight still, but I'll feel better. I mean, I can eat most of the crackers now, and I can drink water. Well, most foods, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I have trouble eating most foods, yeah, and I'm getting my mind out of the gutter, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I think of my future lady out there. I hope we can do some things that are
fun like being in the gutter, if you know what I mean. Do fun things like being in the gutter in our own way, behind the closed door. Sure. Yeah. But right now, trouble is when you're as old as I am, you should see the ladies that like me lately. I mean, yikes. Yeah, strange acting, weird looking. Yeah, that's the kind I've been attracting lately. And no, I'm not going to date animals neither. Animals are friends, and that's it. So, yeah, it is a small dating pool. Yeah, very small dating pool. Yeah, I, I've tried Match.com with no luck. I've tried Match.com with no luck. Yeah, there's one lady named so-called lady named Dolly. Match had to kick that person out because they're trying to scam off people. Yeah, and they kicked one person off. She claimed she was from a town in Randalia, Iowa, which is a town of 50 people. I tried going to the doctor. I gotta wait till May 16th or 18th because of insurance, because I can't afford to pay out of my pocket. My relatives, they only give me the time of day, so that's the way it is. Yeah, it's a long time, but I'll bounce back eventually. Stuff like this has happened before, and I was in Wadena. I couldn't eat a thing. Yeah, and I drank broth and drank carrot juice, and I was fine. Yeah, I am. I exercise every day. I walked today a mile and a half. No, I'm not really suffering. I really feel pretty good, except when I try to eat food, and that's it. But it'll come back. It'll eventually come back. It happened before. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes some people get those things, but yeah, it's probably maybe being nauseous or something, or what do you call it? Being nausea. Yeah, yeah. Meal replacement shakes. That'll be an idea. Yeah, yeah. I've mushed my food and put it in the crock pot. I did that. Mushed my food, mushed a bunch of peas and navy beans and all that stuff I normally wouldn't eat, but yeah. I did. Yeah, I made a banana and apple smoothie because I can't have citrus. I can't have tomatoes, and um, I can't have citrus, tomatoes, and carbonated drinks like soda pop. It's three things I can't have for sure. And I've stayed away from basically two of them. But trouble is, you buy a lot of those foods, they have tomato stuff in it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, nothing of that nature. No, nothing of that nature. Nothing that's psychedelic. Excuse me. Nothing of that nature. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where can I get these shakes anyway? Yeah. Where can I buy these shakes? I don't see those in any places in New Ulm. I don't know. Maybe I could get it in a certain place in Mankato, maybe. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. As long as isn't that marketplace or whatever you call it, Walmart brand stuff. You ever seen the Walmart's vegetable crates? The one in New Ulm looks pretty good, but it's a little dusty. But you go to like places in Brooklyn Park or something like that. Oh man, they never clean anything in that store. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah, breakfast shakes. So, oh, oh, like Ensure or something. Maybe I'll have to try to drink some Ensure. Be a senior. Premier is a good brand. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a look at it. Yeah. I'll go there tomorrow morning. Yeah, as long as it isn't too thick, though, it's got to be thin. Because if it's thick, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Premier, there's some Premier shakes. Okay, I'll try to remember tomorrow when I go there. Yeah. Oh, vanilla jug. Oh, okay. I'll have to. Oh, powder. Oh, hmm. I'll have to look at the ingredients first. Oh, I thought it was some with mixed vegetables or something. That's one with mixed vegetables. Yeah, I'm just saying this month I'm down on the dough. I had to pay what almost $700 for 4 tires and $380 for an inoculator to put a motor for my car so I can unlock my doors. Yeah, I had to go to Ford, and Ford charged me a bundle. Uh, yeah, sort of. Yeah, I put it. I no, I like put it in the chopper, and then I freeze it. Then I put it in my crock pot. That's what I do. Just a bunch of vegetables. Yeah, yeah. I just mixed them all together. Yeah, but I take it out of the freezer tomorrow and put it in the crock pot and try to break it down. That's what I'm going to try to do. Break it down. Yeah, I can walk really fast now. Otherwise, I can move fast. And I can move around a lot faster. It's just weird. Losing all that weight made me move faster. When you have a lot more weight, you tend to slow down because all that fat gets in the way. Oh, there was one ex-roommate I had that died at 56. He weighed up to 700 pounds at one point. If you want to Google his name is Russell Dean Howell, Ottawa, Michigan. He's dead, but yeah, yeah, he loved his Facebook. Always arguing with people. Loved to argue with people on Facebook all the time. That was his hobby. Had over 2,000 people too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry he died. I mean, it's for his family's sake, his wife and kids. It's too bad. Yeah. Yeah, he had 3 daughters. Yeah. I hope the family's happy. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever see that picture, he must have weighed probably 350 at the time. He sat on a lounge chair, smiling. Yeah. He weighed twice the weight I did at the time, sometimes 3 times. Yeah. Imagine that weighing 700 pounds at 5'11". He was broad shouldered, but still, still 700 pounds is too much for a human. That's that's more than God. I think that's more than a wildebeest. That's more than a wildebeest weighs. Wildebeest is about 550. Yeah. Wow. Imagine that. 500 pounds. It's your grandfather? Wow. Oh, that's trippy. 500 pounds. And he's still alive. That's amazing. And he's 69 and 500 pounds. Yeah. Oh, I had a friend named Betty May Model, MOTL, that had died in Staples. She was this real nice lady who had my mother and I in her room at the rest home. Yeah, when she was alive, she weighed over probably 300 pounds and she didn't eat that much, had too much water buildup or something. Yeah, she lived to be 83. I gave her a Uniden phone my mother was using because she was saying that she needed a good phone. It was a very good phone. Then she said that she didn't want it anymore. I went to the restaurant. I was going to get it back. She gave it to a resident. And she says, "Oh, well, I'm not sure if I give it back. Oh, I could talk to one of the staff. They could probably track it down." I said, "Betty, you're not going to track down phones. They're too busy taking care of patients." So I never came back and saw her again after that because I was going to actually give that phone to somebody who was deaf. I was actually giving that phone to somebody who was deaf. So I wanted to do because I always wanted to help people who are in trouble, you know. Oh, you share a birthday. Cool. Yeah, let's see. I shared a birthday with a ex-baseball manager named Joe Girardi when they won a World Series for the Yankees. I shared the same birthday with Joe Girardi, October 14th, 1964. God, I wish I was Joe Girardi. I'd have a lot of money. I wish I had 1/10 of his money. I wish I had 1/10 of his money. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, it just got stuck. Just got stuck in my throat. That's all. Just got stuck in my throat. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Amanda Hannah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. You got to. Yeah, it just just one of those things. Just one of those things, but I'm sure I'll bounce back. I'm sure I will. I've done it before. I've done it before. I'll bounce back eventually. I'll bounce back, get some weight. Look at my stomach is even getting some muscle. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be walking 3 miles. I'll walk from here to McDonald's and walk back home. I love exercising. And my pal Sassy and her owner, they're both upstairs. Yeah, I'm glad Sassy's back. I miss her. She's so much fun. Sassy loves to have fun. Yeah. Just think a mother of 3 puppies too. I'm so proud of Sassy. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm so proud of her. Yeah, I just hope like I said, I hope my nephew-in-law would get those photographs out of that storage locker in Brainerd so I could have extra money to pay off my credit card debt. Debt my relatives created for me, but oh well, what can I do? What can I do? Oh boy. Oh, sorry about the vomit, everybody. Sorry about that. I really do apologize. Yeah. Yeah, when you get up in age like I do, you're gonna have your negative health, you know. That's the way it goes. A lot of the when I was a younger man, I sometimes didn't understand. I'll admit it. But after a while, when I saw my parents fell apart and stuff, and yeah, especially my father, never wanted to exercise. Still never forget that day when we were at Exhaust Pros in Wadena. I asked my father, I said, "Hey, Dad, let's go walk around town for a while." And Dad crossed his legs and read the paper. "Nope, I'm staying right here and reading the paper." I said, "Dad, we should have." "No, I'm staying here and reading the paper." Okay. And I walked around for about 45 minutes. I came back. He says, "Oh, you walked a lot, didn't you?" I said, "Well, yeah." He said, and I still had to wait another half hour before he put my exhaust in. That Exhaust Pros turned into Steve's Alignment. Yeah. Yeah, they sold that business building. I mean, all the gas pumps were out. That was good, you know. Yeah, they sold the business building to the Wagshides, and it's Steve's Alignment. Best garage in Wadena County. Yeah, I miss the Wagshides. They're good people. They know vehicles inside out, both of them. So Steve knows the most difficult part, but Robin was very smart herself. Oh, geez. Yeah, I asked Steve about Robin once. He says, "Oh, she could fix practically anything." He said, "Yeah," he said, I'd hire her over any of my employees any day." He said once. I said, "Oh, good." And that's telling you something. That's telling you something right there. That's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, that is for sure. Oh man, I'm kind of feeling better. A little tired. And maybe before I go to bed, let's see, what time is it? About 9 o'clock. I don't know, should I do laundry? Maybe not. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. I usually just wash clothes in the cold water at the apartment, then I hang them up and blow dry them. I just think it's the end of March, and right now it's 28 degrees in New Ulm, below freezing. The end of March. Yes, we have funny weather in Minnesota lately. Funny weather. But in the summer, sometimes it gets blistering hot. I got my fans. And to be honest with you, I'd rather be hot than cold. Because being cold is no fun. I think I should get my 2 desk fans out of retirement. Thinking about it, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. Get my desk fans out of retirement. I mean, we have floor window fans. Get them out of retirement. Yeah, that'll be an idea. That'll be an idea. Yeah, that'll be an idea. That'll be an idea. Yeah. See who's in there. Let's see. It says 3 people, and I'm the only one here. Yeah. How could that be? And Google, I think Google's making mistakes or something. Which way, I don't know. I hope it's the participants. Oh, it's the participants. Yeah, that was the participants, that's for sure. Yeah. That was the participants. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yes, sirree.
That's for sure. Let's party. Let's have some fun. Let's party tonight. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun tonight. It feels right. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's have some fun tonight. It feels right tonight. Yeah. Yeah. You. Sounds like some rolling upstairs. They're rolling, rolling, rolling. Probably rocking Sassy to sleep. Rocking Sassy to sleep. Rockabye Sassy on the treetop, on the wood bowl of the cradle. Oh man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boo boo. Doo doo. Voila. Poo poo. Let us have a good time. Let us have a good time. Yeah. Let us do what we gotta do. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hot tamales, hot tamales. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go now, so you'll have a great night. So long.